Ustad is a scheme of the Ministry of Minority Affairs which was launched in 2015. Basically, it is a scheme for developing and preserving the old traditional arts and crafts of our minority groups. So we have 6 notified minorities, and amongst these minority groups, we have seen there's a lot of crafts and a lot of old skills which have been dying out. So this scheme basically aims to retrain young people who can take up these old traditional skills as livelihoods. So our scheme basically involves the involvement of master ustads, master craftsmen ustads, who in turn give training to groups and clusters of 20 to 30 people each over a period of from 3 months to say 1 year. And the idea is that once the training is over, these young people get back to their traditional skills and start small businesses and start earning viable livelihoods through these schemes. One of the main features of the Ustad scheme is that we have got into technical agreements and partnerships with certain national institutes such as the National Institute of Fashion Technology. NIFT helps us in bringing modern techniques and more creative ideas to the works of our traditional artisans. They have young designers who are studying with them, they have established designers who work with them, and through these designers we try to reach out to our traditional artisans and we help them to improve their products so that they can get a better market and better returns for their hard work. So far we have been trying to involve as many communities as possible in different states of the country, and I must say that we have been largely quite successful, and there have been a lot of success stories. We have been traveling all over the country, we meet people and we listen to them and we see how their lives have changed once their products have changed. The products remain the same, but there is a added dimension to it in terms of quality, in terms of design. Under the Ustad scheme, I must also add that we also have started this concept of Hunar Hats, where in the Hunar Hats exhibitions we bring together our traditional artisans from different parts of the country and give them a platform to market and sell their wares. And we in fact have been involving NIFT in that also. NIFT has been coming to our Hunar Hats. They have been giving workshops and tips and advices to artisans there, because there in one particular venue we have about 200 artisans together. So we have been asking NIFT, and they have been doing that in every Hunar Hat they come and open a stall, and then we make our artisans go to them in clusters, in batches, and then they learn on how they can further improve their work. So all in all, it's a scheme which has a lot of impact on the artisans and the beneficiary groups. And I must say that we are not only focusing just on the 6 notified minorities, but our scheme also has a place for persons who are not from the minority groups as such, and we also encourage them, subject to of course certain and qualifications, to come and be part of this scheme so that they also have their own traditional skills which they can improve upon. And we intend to continue this scheme, and we have already worked on it, and we will be continuing this scheme in the next financial year also with some added guidelines. And we are going to bring in the concept of Hamari Drohar, which was a separate scheme, and we are trying to bring that into this Ustad scheme also, so that there is a convergence and there is a convergence of both Hamari Drohar and traditional skills in one single scheme itself. In the Hunar Hat concept, we have been holding these exhibitions all over the country, and so far 25 Hunar Hats have been held. In fact, the 25th Hunar Hat is currently being held in Mysuru in Karnataka. And if you see the range of places right from Delhi to Mysore, Jaipur, Ahmedabad, then Ranchi, Rampur, Indore, Hyderabad, Prayagraj, Mumbai, Puducherry. So we have been spreading this concept all over the country, and the best thing about Hunar Hat, which comes under Ustad scheme, is that not only does the place, the venue, gets exposure to the different cultures and different traditional skills and arts coming from different parts of the country. But our artisans, say for example, an artisan from Nagaland goes all the way to Mysore to sell flowers, what are known as those dry flowers, which is a specialty of Nagaland. That Nagaland lady who goes to Mysore would never have gone outside Nagaland before, but she is also then given exposure to the different parts of the country. So we have people from Ladakh going to Bangalore, we have people from Kanyakumari going up to Ranchi. So there's a big, migration of people from one center to another center, and exposure to all kinds of traditions and skills to all kinds of people. So Hunar Haat has been a brilliant concept under the Ustad scheme and will continue to be so.